Some games are unforgettable, leaving a lasting impression. But then there are those rare gems that you keep coming back to, time and time again. These 10 games are exactly that for me. Timeless experiences where I've spent countless hours and I'd gladly spend hundreds more. Whether it's the immersive worlds, thrilling gameplay, or endless replayability, these titles have me hooked. Looking for your next gaming addiction? Stick around. These games might be it. If there's one game that solidified my love for open-world adventures, it's Horizon Zero Dawn. It wasn't just the first game I played on my PS4. It was the game that redefined my expectations for storytelling and world-building. Created by Guerrilla Games, previously known for the Killzone series, this was a bold departure from first-person shooters into something far grander. What sets Horizon Zero Dawn apart isn't just its breathtaking visuals or innovative design. It's the world itself. Set in a post-apocalyptic 31st century where nature reclaims the earth and colossal animal-like machines dominate the wilderness, the game presents a stunning juxtaposition of primitive human tribes and advanced technology. At the heart of this is Aloy, a warrior and hunter with unmatched determination. Her ability to face towering mechanical beasts armed with a bow, spear, and clever traps made every encounter thrilling. The depth of the lore, mysteries of the ancient world, and meticulous world-building made exploration a joy. With Horizon Forbidden West, Guerrilla Games perfected the formula, enhancing everything that made the original a masterpiece. If you crave open-world games with stunning landscapes, intricate narratives, and a strong protagonist, this series is unmissable. For me, this game didn't just redefine action-adventure, it elevated the entire genre. As someone who grew up with the older God of War games, I wasn't sure what to expect with the drastic change in setting. Norse mythology? I thought it might ruin Kratos' Greek origin, but the moment I started playing, all doubts vanished. What made this game truly exceptional wasn't just the brutal, satisfying combat, or its jaw-dropping visuals. It was how it introduced a brand new mythos with such finesse. I knew almost nothing about Norse mythology before, but the storytelling turned learning into an unforgettable journey. From meeting characters like Mimir, to Atreus' fascination with legends, to epic showdowns with Nordic gods and creatures, the game masterfully blended education with exhilaration. It wasn't just playing a game, it felt like stepping into an interactive myth. Even after the credits rolled, I kept coming back, tackling new challenges and uncovering hidden secrets. This isn't just a game, it's an experience that stays with you long after it ends. Playing through the Dark Souls trilogy has been one of the most challenging yet rewarding experiences of my gaming life. From the first remaster to Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3, I've died more times than I can count, but that's what makes this series unforgettable. Every death is a lesson in patience, perseverance, and growth. The pain and frustration somehow become part of the joy, and there's no feeling quite like finally conquering a boss that's had you stuck for hours. Each game builds on the last, refining its brutal gameplay while keeping that signature Dark Souls atmosphere intact. The iconic Praise the Sun gesture, the community leaving helpful messages, and the thrill of summoning allies make this series truly special. If you're an action RPG fan, grab the trilogy. It won't hold your hand, but stick with it and you'll come out feeling unstoppable.
Stated that one day an undead shall return. Leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage.
When it comes to tactical turn-based RPGs, the Divinity Original Sin series sits at the pinnacle of the genre. These games go beyond combat, offering a playground of creativity, strategy, and player-driven storytelling. For me, they're deeply nostalgic. I've played them with my two best friends, and every session felt like a unique shared adventure. The series stands out for how alive the combat feels, manipulating the terrain, Igniting oil, electrifying water, or freezing blood turns every battle into a thrilling puzzle. The endless strategies and crazy ideas that actually work led to moments of laughter, celebration, and amazement. Whether couch co-op or online, Divinity feels like a true group journey. If you haven't experienced these games, grab a couple of friends and dive in. Whether you're an RPG veteran or seeking an unforgettable co-op experience, this series is guaranteed to leave lasting memories.
I wonder where this leads.
Perfect. Now, teleport me down to the ledge behind me near the tree stump. I'll bring you right after.
Even in 2024, The Witcher 3 remains the gold standard for RPGs, a masterpiece of storytelling, world building, and immersion. What truly sets it apart is the depth of its narrative. Every quest feels significant, every character interaction layered with nuance, and your choices carry real, lasting consequences. The Bloody Baron questline stands out as one of the most emotional and thought-provoking stories I've ever experienced in a game. Dark, raw, and unforgettable. What makes the experience even better is the endless array of tough decisions you face. Each choice feels impactful, shaping not just Geralt's journey, but the world around him. The dialogue is phenomenal, pulling you into morally gray dilemmas that keep you glued to the screen. If you haven't played The Witcher 3 yet, you're missing out on one of gaming's finest achievements. Dive in. It's an experience every gamer should have at least once. Prey is easily one of the most underrated gems in gaming. From the moment I stepped into its intricately crafted world, I was hooked by its stunning visuals and detailed environment. As a sci-fi thriller, it checks every box. Breathtaking world building, a phenomenal soundtrack, and a combat system that's far more innovative than it gets credit for. Sure, fans hoping for Prey 2 were initially disappointed, but once you see this as a standalone masterpiece, it's impossible not to appreciate its brilliance. The freedom it offers is one of its strongest aspects. Whether you go all in on Typhon abilities, stick to human upgrades, or mix the two, the gameplay always feels fresh and creative. The story is another highlight, constantly challenging your morality and flipping your expectations. Exploring Talos. One is a joy, with every corner telling a story. If you haven't played it, give Prey the recognition it deserves. It's phenomenal. The Tomb Raider franchise has had its ups and downs, but the 2013 trilogy was a game changer. Whether you're a longtime fan or new to Lara Croft's adventures, these games offer something truly special. What sets this trilogy apart is how it delivers a complete experience. Intense combat, intricate puzzles, expansive exploration, and visuals that still look stunning even over a decade later. The story reimagines Lara's journey, taking her from a novice archaeologist to the confident adventurer we all know. Watching her evolve across the trilogy is incredibly satisfying, with each challenge shaping her growth. Each game, lasting 15-20 hours, strikes a perfect balance of action, exploration, and cinematic storytelling, ensuring they never feel repetitive. By the time you reach Shadow of the Tomb Raider, the franchise has matured into one of the best in the genre. If you haven't played these yet, start now. It's an adventure worth every moment.
Oh, crap! Get over here!
Lies of P is a rare gem that masterfully balances intense challenge with rewarding gameplay. For those hesitant about Souls-like games, this serves as an ideal entry point. While undeniably tough, especially during the nerve-wracking boss battles, the game strikes a balance that keeps you coming back, making every victory feel immensely satisfying. Its dark, gothic retelling of Pinocchio is both eerie and enthralling, drawing you into a beautifully crafted world teeming with mystery. What truly sets Lies of P apart is its combat system, a perfect blend of fast-paced action and strategic depth. Every encounter demands precision and adaptability, turning battles into thrilling tests of skill. The game introduces genre staples without overwhelming new players, making it a fantastic starting point for anyone curious about games like Dark Souls or Bloodborne.
Myself out.
The original Resident Evil 4 is hailed as a classic, and the remake elevates everything that made it great, delivering a near-perfect experience. One aspect that truly stood out to me is its incredible replayability. The chapter-based structure makes it effortless to jump back in, whether you're revisiting iconic moments or diving into New Game Plus. It's the kind of game where finishing the main story only fuels your excitement to play more. I was particularly impressed by the variety of locations. Each chapter takes you to a new, meticulously crafted environment, from eerie villages to haunting castles and beyond. The changing scenery keeps the experience fresh, adding just as much to the game's appeal as its intense combat. The remake strikes a perfect balance between respecting the original's legacy and feeling modernized, with tighter controls, stunning visuals, refined mechanics, unlockable content, and multiple difficulty options. It's a must-play for both fans and newcomers alike. If you're the type of gamer who loves mastering mechanics, experimenting with strategies, and chasing perfection, Hades is an absolute must-play. From the moment I started, I was hooked by the depth of planning and decision-making required for each run. It's not just about slashing your way through the underworld. There's a strategic layer that keeps the game fresh, even after countless completions. While shorter than some roguelikes, it never feels repetitive. Every run is a chance to try new builds, and the grind keeps you thinking several steps ahead. Beyond the mechanics, the stunning art style, electrifying music, and fast-paced combat make each attempt exhilarating. Supergiant Games nailed the formula so well that when Hades II was announced, I was already strategizing for my next journey. Dive in with an experimental mindset. You won't want to stop. That's my list of 10 insanely replayable games that'll keep you coming back for more. If I had to pick just one favorite, it's The Witcher 3 hands down. But what about you? Which game on the list stood out? Or do you have your own go-to that I didn't mention? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.